Good morning, Azeroth. Good morning, Azeroth. This is Neall, your friendly warrior tank from Medivh, and I help people earn achievements. This is Good Morning Azeroth for Labor Day, Monday, September 5th, 2016. Neall's attempt to bring the news from all around the World of Warcraft. And today, I'm looking at what you should be doing in Legion. We've been in Legion for a week. If you're sort of at a what do I do now? What do I do now? Raids aren't coming out for a couple of weeks. What should I be focusing on? I've got the answers for you. I've got, or at least some suggestions. First thing I would look at is under achievements. In your achievements, under Exploration Legion, there's the Broken Isles Pathfinder Part 1 achievement. This is the majority of what will be required for obtaining flying in a future patch. So these are the things I would recommend you focus on, at least somewhat. Maybe not the top priority, but things you should be thinking about. The 5 requirements for Broken Isles Pathfinder Part 1 include Broken Isles Explorer. That means you go out into the 5 different zones and you uncover all the places on the map. So if you click on that, you'll see the Broken Isles Explorers requires you to explore Azuna, Suramar, Val'sharah, Stormheim, High Mountain, and then if you click through those, you will see the different places on the map that you need to uncover Azuna, to uncover Stormheim, to uncover High Mountain, Val'sharah, and Suramar. So just if you find yourself stuck on any of those, you can Google Wowhead. Google either way, it should be able to tell you very quickly what you need to do, where you need to go to get that last spot that you can't seem to find. So that's Explorer. Lore Master of Legion. It's basically doing all of the typical regular storylines from the various zones in Legion. That's Val'sharah, Vrykul Storybro, Azuna Matata, Ain't No Mountain High Enough Good, Surah Meriton. So these 4 zones that I've completed were Val'sharah, Stormheim, Azuna, and High Mountain. Each of those 4 zones were pretty good at breadcrumbs and leading you around to work you through, get you all of the main storylines done. I would say again, if you somehow stopped halfway through and you didn't get them all done, again, you can go ahead and it will tell you where to pick up those unfinished storylines for each of those areas. The next part of Broken Isles Pathfinder, Variety is the Spice of Life. That requirement is 100 world quests taken care of. You need to do 100 world quests to finish Variety is the Spice of Life. Broken Isles Diplomat requires you to become revered with various factions in Legion, including the Wardens, Quarter Ferranda, Streamweavers, High Mountain Tribe, Nightfall, and Valor Jar. Now, 5 of those are from the 5 different zones. I think Court of Ferrandus is Azuna, Dreamweavers, Val'sharah, High Mountain Tribe is in High Mountain, Valor Jar is in Stormheim, Nightfallen is in Suramar. The Wardens are sort of everywhere. So those 2 pieces, those 2 things, the Variety is the Spice of Life and Broken Isles Diplomat work together to... It's really the world quest that allow you to finish off getting those revered reputations with each of those factions. Once you've worked through the storylines under Lore Master, you're probably at least friendly with most of those folks. Suramar may be the one, or Nightfallen may be the one you're not, and we'll talk about that in a second. But once you're friendly with all of the 5 factions from the zones, that's when your world quests open up on your map, and then you can start going around doing your world quests to improve your reputation with each of the folks. When you do a world quest in one of the faction zones, you get rep for them, and if the world quest has a rep for a different faction, like the Wardens for example, you get rep for those folks too. So you want to be doing world quest so that you can up your reputation and get those reputations to revered. And the last thing is a glorious campaign. Complete your class order hall campaign. So I would say those are 5 of the things you should be focused on. Explore the continent, get your lore master done, varieties of spice of life, do your world quest, Broken Isles diplomat, get those reputations up, a glorious campaign, get your class order hall campaign. Now I did say that for most of these, the leveling zones, Val'sharah, Val'sharah, Azuna, High Mountain, and Stormheim, those 4 zones did a good job of breadcrumbing you, leading you through. I would say for Good Samaritan, not so much. The questing for Good Samaritan, the first part of Suramar, the Nightfallen but Not Forgotten, that's pretty much breadcrumbed for you. That's what helps unlock the world quest, getting the Nightfallen but Not Forgotten taken care of. But to get the Good Samaritan takes a little bit of extra work. First off, the 4 of these quest lines, Blood and Wine, Statecraft, A Growing Crisis, and A Change of Seasons, those 4 are locked behind Reputation. You're not going to be able to do Blood and Wine until you are honored with the Nightfallen. I think Statecraft requires you to be like 8,000 of 12,000. Honored, Almost Revered, A Growing Crisis requires you to be well into Revered, like 12,000 of 21,000. Revered, so halfway through Revered, almost to Exalted, and I think A Change of Seasons requires Exalted before you can do that. So those 4 are locked behind Rep, but those other quest lines, An Ancient Gift, The Waning Crescent, Breaking the Lightbreaker, Moonguard Stronghold, Tidying Telenar, Imminent Growmane, and Jandvik's Jarl, are all accessible when you are less than honored, when you are friendly with the Nightfallen. The thing is, they don't do a great job, I think, of breadcrumbing how to get to those. I actually had to go into Wowhead and go to their Suramar guide to find where to start each of those quest lines. I think they either expected you sort of wander across them, not really sure. But you want to do each of those quest lines that you can do: An Ancient Gift, The Waning Crescent, Breaking the Lightbringer, Moonguard Stronghold, Tidying Telenar, Imminent Growmane, Jandvik's Jarl, and then Blood and Wine as soon as you're honored, to increase your rep with the Nightfallen. So I would recommend going out and finding where to start those, so that you can go do that. The other thing that's going to help with your rep with the Nightfallen is Leyline Bling. Again, they don't do a great job of breadcrumbing these either, other than saying go out and find them. I think you find 2 of them within the questing that you do. So doing those quest lines, you will unlock 2 of the ley lines. The other 6 you're going to need to go find for yourself. Again, I went to Wowhead's guide on Suramar. They did a good job of showing you the coordinates for the 6 other ley lines that you need to open, how to get into those caves. They also had links to YouTube videos showing you how to find them as well. It's going to take you about 1,700, 1,800 arcane or ancient mana to open up all of those. So depending on where your mana cap is, you might have to go complete some and then go collect some more mana and then go complete some others. So be aware of that. That's explained on the Wowhead guide as well. Certainly the other things you need to be thinking about as you're working your way into Legion is your professions, getting your professions up. Certainly profession achievements can help you think about that, but certainly you want to get your cooking up, you want to get your fishing up, you want to get your first aid up. Cooking and first aid I would say almost immediately. Fishing, if you're thinking about it. At the same time, think about look at the achievements and see what you're out there. There are achievements for doing various things with the cooking and the fishing and the first aid that require you to be out in the world, and certainly archaeology. If you've got time, I would say get the archaeology as well while you're out around the world. Pet battles. The pet battle achievements for this expansion seem very interesting. I'm curious how long it will take people to get them done, especially the ones underneath battle, which require you to defeat various master tamers with all of one family of pets. So they start right here with aquatic acquiescence, where you would have to beat each of these pet tamers with nothing but aquatic pets. So these are world quests. They only come up you know, a couple at a time. You can only battle them once. To do them with an all aquatic team, and then you have to beat them with an all beast team, and then you have to beat them with an all critter team. So you can see it's basically each of the families defeating each of those battle tamers. So an interesting approach to pet battles, this expansion. You also have to collect all of the pets in Broken Isles, the Broken Isle Safari, so if you want to go out and collect those as well. Something to think about. You also want to get yourself ready for raiding. The way you do that, you do work on getting up to normal dungeon gear, and then run those normal dungeons. You can run, I think, 4 of the normal dungeons at level 98, so almost immediately, or immediately when you step into Legion, you can start running 4 of the normal dungeons. I think a 5th one opens at level 105, and the rest of them don't open up until 110. Or I should say 3 more open up at 110. I think there are 2 more that won't open up until you're at some reputation requirement with the Nightfallen to get the 2 more dungeons open up. So there are 10 dungeons total. 4 immediately, another one at 105, 3 at 110, and then 2 more with reputation requirement. Run those normal dungeons, get up to 110 810 on the eye level. Start running those heroic dungeons. I think people are looking for 815, 820 before they start running mythics, and then get up to as close to 845 as possible in anticipation of raiding. We got 2 weeks from tomorrow until raiding. Is it 2 weeks? 3 weeks? The 20th. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tomorrow until raiding. So, I know, a long laundry list of things to think about. Another thing that can help with that rep in Suramar is the folks in the folks in the area underground, in the underground tunnel in Medivh, or whatever it's called. Make sure I'm calling out the right name of the right place. We're Medivh, underground there in Medivh in the cave. There are 3 Nightfallen, 3 main Nightfallen, High Arcanist, 3 or 4. Sometimes they need mana to keep going. They'll have a blue question mark over their head. Go ahead and feed them some ancient mana. That helps with rep, and could be hiding some quest. If they need mana, they're not going to give you a quest. So go ahead and give them some mana. Increase that rep when you need it. The other thing that that I've noticed is Nomi. Nomi's a little weird doing the training chef in Dalaran. First off, I thought Nomi was a female Pandaren when I ran across him in Mist. Now he turns out to be a male, so that's a little confusing. But now he's a male, he's all grown up, he's cooking stuff for you. What I have heard is that you don't want to load him up with all of the same kind of ingredient in that test kitchen, so you want to mix up, provide some variety to the order of things that you stack in those work orders. So give him some fish, give him some meat, give him some vegetables, mix them up. There is still, I think, some RNG with it in terms of sometimes he burns the food. The first day, and maybe they hotfixed this after I did it, the first day I gave him, I don't know, 6 of the same kind of thing because I had them stacked up. And the next day when I came back, I actually had 3 of the same recipe. Of course, I could only learn 1, and they were BOP, so couldn't do anything else with the other 2. I think they've hotfixed that now, so that once you learn the recipe, you get burnt food. Just a word of suggestion: mix up the food that you're giving to Nomi. That's it for what Neal has noticed. This program is brought to you by Patreon.com, The Neals. That's where people are helping Neall help other people earn more achievements around the World of Warcraft. If you like earning achievements and you like Neall's help earn achievements, consider becoming a patron over at patreon.com. The Nealls. For as little as $2 a month, you can get thanked every time Neall does a program like these guys, like our patrons: Regnava, Zuki, Neall, Adafluzi, Tender, Mova, Shigan, Carl, Lucky B, Infinitron, Fan Theory, Equins, Ucha, Morasha, Petsy the Beer Guy, Lean Beef, Coconutty, Dwarfy, Azarea, Mystical, Zelo, and Kalai. They are helping Neall help other people earn more achievements. Other cool rewards over there at patreon.com. The Nealls, like finding out early about how to earn achievements in Legion. I will be working today on doing the exploration achievements in Legion, so those will go up on YouTube for the patrons as soon as I can get them up, and then for the rest of YouTube in about a week. So if you want to find out early, patreon.com. The Nealls. Thanks to you too. Appreciate you. If you've made it to this point of the program, go ahead, like, share, subscribe. It really helps us out. Let's check out the other news around the World of Warcraft. We go to Wowhead, their top story, patch 7.1 Karazhan interview with Luis Barriga, Corey Stockton, and Eric Maloof. I have not watched that yet, but that looks interesting. Some information about the new Karazhan large dungeon. New information on Dark Moonfair Legion updates. I think they talk about this somewhere else. Dark Moon cards are a good source for some nice trinkets that can be upgraded. So if you're looking to get those Dark Moon card trinkets, go check that out. Dark Moon Fair up this week. You've got a week. You've got a week. Experience and rep bonuses as well. If you're trying to level something, get on the carousel. Get those bonuses. At Blizzard Watch the Q, their daily question and answer session, Valorous Intent, the once and future chef. So here's a picture of young Nomi and big Nomi, little Nomi, big Nomi. I don't know, I always thought little Nomi was a girl. I don't know why. Big Nomi's obviously a guy. Other cool stuff to read over there, blizzardwatch.com, cool reading. The Pwnecast Daily Quest, pwnecastdailyquest.com. They've got a rep guide on Legion. They've got a profession guide on Legion. The mobile app has been revealed. If you want to manage your things remotely from your mobile phone, you can do that. They've got a new app that does that. Trait and relic guide. Gul'dan, the Betrayer of Orcs. Some lore about that. All good stuff over at the Pwnecast Daily Quest site. Now I'm looking at 3 pet battle sites. Warcraft Pet Battles. My good buddy Gemma Banks is uploading new videos on how to do things in Legion. So we talked about those pet battles where you have to beat the tamers with one type of, one family of pet, and he's got one for guides on how to beat durian strong fruit with aquatic pets. He's got one how to beat Tiffany Nelson with humanoid pets. So he's already got 2 guides up on how to start those pet battle achievements. That's the Warcraft Pet Battles YouTube channel. WarcraftPets.com, a great resource for pet battlers as well. They've still got their Legion is live with 90+ new pets as their top story. How to get those new Legion pets over at Warcraft. And the last couple of days while I've been doing pet battles in Legion, I've stumbled across Hazel Nutty Games on YouTube. Hazel Nutty Games. Every time I seemed to search for a certain pet battle, Hazel Nutty seemed to have a guide on how to either 2-pet it or 3-pet if she didn't think that was a good idea. So she's got leveling strategies for many of the things. She did this in the beta, so there are little differences between the beta and the live, but seems to be some good guides over at Hazel Nutty Games. I've been enjoying them, so another recommendation to pet battlers. MMO Champion, their top story, the Azeroth Armory Cosplay Edition. They've got the Dark Moon Fair return, so again, these are take the advantage of Profession Quest to upgrade your professions if you haven't done those yet. Ride the Carousel for rep and experience bonuses. Get the Dark Moon Top Hat. Grants a 10% increase to reputation and experience gains. Visit Professor Thaddeus to pick up a rank 2 and rank 3 of the Dark Moon card crafting recipes. That's for your inscriptionists. You can upgrade the Dark Moon trinkets with Obliterum, just like your other crafted items. Something I haven't really started working on yet, the Obliterum Forge. I need to get the bracers from the different professions to be able to open that up. So these are your Dark Moon decks and what trinkets they give you. If you're looking for those trinkets, now's a good time to get them. They've got some blue tweets on some various things, PvP quests, professions. We talked about a few of those the other day. That's at MMO Champion. Icy Veins, the developer interview about Karazhan, Dark Moon Fair guides, updated, new raid, the mobile app, news from Tax, Legion hotfixes, what are curious coins, and what can you use those for? Dark Moon, I've got some infographics on what's been going on the last few weeks. If we go back to Wowhead, something new this week. They still have the Today in Draenor Critters Menagerie Trader World event. This is the Dark Moon Fair. WoW token seems to be at a near low for the 3 months we've been doing this. We can check it in a second. Today in Legion. This is a new section. Today in Legion. So they are covering World Quest. Who your World Quest the 3 main folks looking for World Quest to be done. If you notice, there's a rotation of 3, and we'll go back in the game so you can see this. When you check your map and go to Azeroth and the Broken Isles, and you check any zone, well, first off, any time you look at the map for Broken Isles, you see the 3 factions that you would have emissary quest for. If you do 4 World Quest for today, High Mountain Tribe is my only one that's up because I've cleared the board of all the others. If I did 4 quests for the High Mountain Tribe today, World Quest, I would get their tribute, High Mountain Tribute. So the High Mountain Tribe is in High Mountain. If I go into High Mountain, I can see the various things from which to choose. There are 4 of them up right now. I've been clearing the board of all of the World Quests for the last couple of days. I'm at like 82 World Quests completed. I've not been doing the PvP ones, but generally all the others that I stumble across, I will do them. So if I did those 4 World Quests for High Mountain, I'd get a tribute today. If I had not cleared the others, the 3 that would be up are the High Mountain Tribe, which is new, the Court of Ferondus, and the Wardens, and they've listed, I should go back to Wowhead so you can see it. They have listed the quests that are up for each of those groups. So the High Mountain Tribe and the quests that are up for them, the Court of Ferondus and the quests that are up for them, and the Wardens. I'm not sure what this assumes. Certainly there's some time running out on these. They've got how long they'll be up. This is here on the side bar if you find that helpful. That's it. Wow. That's it for the news today. Keep up with us, keep up with us, keep up with us. Again, thanks to you if you made it this point. Like, share, subscribe. We appreciate that. Keep up with Neall in all the ways. One of the best ways to keep up with Neall, Twitch TV, The Nealls. That's where we are streaming live to the internet right now. We have just passed 9,000 views. We're still at 455 followers. When we get to 500 followers, we're going to give away pets and mounts. Go ahead and hit that follow button on the Twitch channel. Also, there are links below the Twitch channel, all the other places you can keep up with me. Facebook, Twitter, OpenRaid, the Guild, the YouTube channel, the Patreon. They are all linked below. The guild is Shattered Fates. Shattered Fates, Shattered Fates. We are Shattered Fates on Medivh. That's the Alliance Guild. Shattered Fates on Exodar. That's the Horde Guild. We have both. Medivh and Exodar are connected realms. So if you are on the Medivh or Exodar server and you are looking for a guild, Shattered Fates is where it's at. ShatteredFates.com is the website. I'm on Facebook. Facebook.com. I am Neall on Medivh, and I friend back Neall on Medivh, and I friend back from Facebook. I'm on Twitter. I am at the Nealls on Twitter. Also Neall on Medivh, and I follow back Neall on Medivh on Twitter. I'm on OpenRaid, openraid.zergid.com. You can join the group there, the Achieve More group, helping you to achieve more in the world of Warcraft. People like Kabas, who is running Heroic TOT and Mythic SOO this Friday afternoon, evening. Neal's only event right now is his Show Me Your Moves for Tuesday, September 27th. We'll start adding new events soon. We're working out a schedule and wanted to get some leveling done before I started doing that. But those events will be at openraid.zergid.com when we can get to them. Also on YouTube, youtube.com. I am Neall on Medivh. That's where you can find all the videos to all the things. Good Morning Azeroth, that one time. Legion pre-patch achievements coming soon. Legion achievements, Glory of the Hellfire Raider, Draenor Hero, Legacy achievements. They're all there on the YouTube channel. Keep up with us. Thanks again to you. Like, share, subscribe. Thanks to our patrons. They make this possible. Ragnava, Zuki, Neall, Adafluzi, Tendermall, Vashigan, Carl, Lucky Bee, Infinitron, Fantheria, Equin, Sucha, Morashi, Petsy, the Beer Guy, Lean Beef, Coconutty, Dwarfy, Azarega, Mystical, Zelo, Kalai. Thanks to them. Y'all have fun storming the castle. And remember, fire is still bad. This X-Pack. Y'all have a great one.